So here we are, and I've talked about the top of the funnel, the beginning of every kind of experience, the social media marketing which would be suitable to the museums, the ways to engage users inside a museum, as well as accessibility and shareability and the inner architecture. And each episode was absolutely full of the messages I would like to spread wider in the world. Now it has to come to a logical point, has it? All of those messages I've been trying to talk about, what are they related to? I'm not sure of it, but I think the core question at the basis of all of them, where actually are all of us now? And where are we going? And the answer might be actually easier than you think. Because I know where are you and where am I, even if I know it sounds creepy. We are here. On this huge but equally ours planet. Through time and through space, whatever you are and whoever you are, both of us right now are here. And I bet whenever you're watching it, in 10 days or in 10 years, the situation here might not be the best. Maybe it doesn't feel like it's normal, but it is. Throughout history, there were always hard times and very hard times for different people, for different places. Sometimes it's not so good and sometimes it's very bad, but this too shall pass. And as long as there are a lot of us here, we will probably come up with something. Because even if we don't want to be, we are together on here. And since we are, and we really like to complain about how bad things are, maybe it's time to do something about it? We are now continuously told about how unique and powerful every one of us is, about how all of our dreams can come true if we work hard enough, about how every single dream of ours is so valuable and we should cherish it and we should pursue our personal success. And yes, sure, self-love and confidence, it might be important. I don't have any and I'm just fine personally, but okay. But too much of self-love and we are bordering with psychopathy. We've been told so much about how important this I is that we forgot that the most amazing things are done when there are a lot of us. But even if you have like the beautiest dream in this world, if you're lighting up from the inside, just the one of you, from the cosmos, it's not even visible. But if there would be a way to share it, to talk about wonderful, amazing initiatives, to make it a real change, and everyone would light up from the inside together with you, just imagine the light that you could see even far away from the planet itself. Oh, if there would only be this way to talk to a lot of people at the same time. If there would only be a way to connect with everyone from every single part of this huge, incredible planet. Ah, wait. We kind of invented this thing, it's called the internet, and I've heard that it gives you this kind of superpowers. You have infinite knowledge, you have infinite connections. So why the hell are you still lighting up alone? Yeah, right, because your time on internet is going to Instagram and TikTok, where the most beautiful ideas are controlled by algorithms, where every little bit of humanity is covered by filters, where the knowledge that is shared might be fake or might be just a silly, funny meme. Let's just learn what the algorithm is giving me. Let's just be the people that the algorithm is telling us to be. You know, the kind of person which is easily labeled for marketing kind of purposes. Honestly, I don't care if social media made people this way or people made social media the hell they are now. There is just this fact, we are all here, we are all connected, but we are not. This is how a couple of years ago I began with my first attempts of bringing young people to museums and make museums connect and young people connect, to try to make youth think and reflect, and then a secondary plan to create a new app which would be completely different from every other social media. Once again, a place to share sustainable ideas for the future. But the main experience was still just inside the museum, mostly the architectural and light path I was talking about in the previous video. Then it hit me, just what if there would be this one place, at least one place for every city, where hopeful and, well, maybe a bit silly dreamers just like you and me could gather to light up. And there would be no selection, there would be no application form. Just come in and speak up and be heard and be seen, really seen, not just seen through a filter, for at least once in your life. If there would be this place, where culture and education and history and beauty and art and brave minds, all of it meets and merges in a single point. I talked about this project for my final thesis last year, and yeah, it was too much. It didn't look like a thesis. So eventually I came up with this. How gamification and storytelling shapes our minds and breaks our mind codes and shapes eventually our society. And it seems like it was completely different from the You Are Here project that I've been pursuing from the beginning. But eventually it is just the same. It was still talking about the problems that bother me. And I believe not only me. And maybe writing this thesis and getting more interested in neuropsychology, the effects of the media on our brains, actually made me come up with a more structured approach this time to create a really emotional, immortal as history and culture, transformative experience. While our vision was blurred by the noise and the speed of the world, trying to remember that we are here in a non-invasive and, well, almost a bit religious way. In fact, what I'm working on now is the website, and sometimes I'm doubting if it looks a bit too much like some kind of religious fundraising. And I'm completely sure I will make even more different trials for it. But so far, it's a bit difficult to keep this balance between trying to be impactful with your message, but not screaming it out. Trying to dig in feelings and hope and humanity. And it's fun now to talk about it in the age of AI. Nonetheless, as a person who loves AI for the possibility it is giving us, please let's use it to bring out the emotion even more. To join emotion and technical execution for better results. And make something valuable that will make our time here really worth it. Because you can light up hard with your amazing ideas and dreams. Light up so hard that you're going to burn. But when you burn, there is no light anymore. And there is no one that will take this light after you. Maybe you think whatever you are dreaming about, people will never ever share it. And maybe you are looking around and you're thinking, no, those people can't understand me. And maybe it's true, maybe they don't, maybe those around you can't. But do you know there are 8 billion of people here? Mathematically, at least a percentage of them has to understand you. Even if it's a tiny percentage, you will still be lighting up brighter. We just need a way to find this connection, this wire that connects different people. And I mean actually connects them, not just creates filters and algorithms to polarize them. We need some kind of wire, some kind of place that isn't used to make profit, that is not about marketing or money. Look around, everything is about it. We've got enough of it. It's because of things like that the Earth is just a machine that we're continuing to exploit. The majority of the inhabitants of the Earth are just products being continuously exploited too. So if we flood this place with misery and greed and anger, eventually this will be what every one of us is going to feel. Do you really want to burn out in solitude and then drown in all of this? Or until you are here? Maybe we should make a change. This was a very embarrassing scream into the void, but if you heard it, and you've heard it till the end, I really don't know how to thank you. And I hope it made at least a tiny little bit of sense to you. Take care and don't burn out.